Good morning, Miss Olson. It's wonderful to meet you in person. How was your journey to the hotel this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Ross. The pleasure is mine. The commute was smooth, thank you for asking. I must say, the lobby looks absolutely stunning today.
That's kind of you to notice. Our florist does exceptional work. Before we begin, may I offer you some coffee, tea, or water?
Water would be lovely, thank you.
Excellent. Now, to help us get started, could you please share a bit about your professional background and what brings you to Crown Plaza?
Certainly. I graduated with honors from École Hôtelière de Lausanne with a degree in hospitality management. For the past 4 years, I've been with Four Seasons Hotels, most recently as Senior Guest Services Associate. There, I honed my skills in luxury guest relations, problem resolution, and team coordination using Opera PMS. What draws me to Crown Plaza is your innovative guest experience programs and reputation for cultivating exceptional hospitality talent.
Thank you for that excellent overview, Miss Olson. Your experience at Four Seasons is particularly impressive. I'm looking forward to learning more about your approach to guest services as we continue. In your opinion, what are the most critical skills and qualities a front desk agent must possess in a luxury 5-star hotel?
The key skills and qualities include 1. Exceptional customer service, ensuring every guest feels valued. 2. Professional communication, clear, courteous, and multilingual if possible. 3. Problem solving, resolving issues swiftly and diplomatically. 4. Attention to detail, accuracy in reservations, billing, and guest preferences. 5. Multitasking, handling check-ins, calls, and requests seamlessly. 6. Technical proficiency, experience with PMS like Opera or Amadeus. 7. Cultural sensitivity, adapting to diverse guest needs. 8. Composure under pressure, maintaining grace during peak hours.
Why do you want to work specifically at Crown Plaza Hotel?
Crown Plaza Hotel is renowned for its commitment to luxury and personalized service. I admire how your team consistently receives accolades for guest satisfaction. Additionally, your emphasis on employee development and sustainability initiatives aligns with my professional values. I would be honored to contribute to such a prestigious establishment.
Can you describe a time you dealt with an upset guest? How did you resolve it?
At my previous role, a guest was frustrated due to a delayed check-in. I listened empathetically, apologized sincerely, and offered a complimentary lounge access while expediting their room preparation. I followed up later to ensure their stay was pleasant, and they later commended the service in a review.
How do you work with housekeeping, concierge, and other departments to enhance guest satisfaction?
Clear communication is key. For instance, if a guest requests an early check-in, I coordinate with housekeeping to prioritize room readiness. If concierge arranges special amenities, I ensure seamless follow-through. Teamwork ensures a flawless guest experience.
How do you handle stress during busy check-in and check-out periods?
I prioritize tasks, remain calm, and use the PMS efficiently. A warm greeting reassures guests, even during rushes. If needed, I delegate tasks and take brief moments to reset, ensuring consistent professionalism.
How would you persuade a guest to upgrade their room?
I'd highlight benefits. For example, our suite offers a breathtaking city view and exclusive lounge access. Tailoring suggestions to their needs makes it feel like a personalized enhancement.
A VIP guest arrives, but their room isn't ready. What do you do?
I'd apologize sincerely, offer a complimentary beverage in the lounge, and expedite room preparation. If the delay is significant, I'd consider an upgrade or a spa credit to ensure their satisfaction.
Which property management systems are you familiar with?
I have experience with Opera, Amadeus, and Cloudbeds. I adapt quickly to new systems and prioritize accuracy in reservations and billing.
Are you available for weekends, holidays, or night shifts?
Absolutely. I understand hospitality requires flexibility and am prepared to work varied shifts to support the team.
How do you ensure guest confidentiality?
I strictly follow data protection protocols, never sharing guest details without verification and securing documents properly.
A guest complains about noise from a neighboring room. How do you respond?
I'd apologize, investigate promptly, and offer relocation if needed. Following up ensures their comfort.
How do you accommodate guests from diverse backgrounds?
I respect cultural differences, avoid assumptions, and learn basic greetings in multiple languages. If unsure, I politely ask about preferences.
The front desk often requires juggling check-ins, phone calls, and guest requests simultaneously. How do you prioritize and manage multiple tasks without compromising service quality?
I prioritize tasks based on urgency and guest impact. For example, I would greet an arriving guest first, then politely excuse myself to answer a ringing phone, ensuring the caller knows I'll assist them promptly. I use the PMS to track pending tasks and maintain a calm demeanor to avoid appearing rushed. Effective time management and clear communication help me handle multiple responsibilities smoothly.
A guest disputes a charge on their bill at checkout. How would you handle this situation?
First, I would apologize for any inconvenience and verify the charge in the system. If it's an error, I'd correct it immediately and offer a sincere apology. If the charge is valid, for example, minibar usage, I'd politely explain with documentation while remaining empathetic. To maintain goodwill, I might offer a small discount or loyalty points as a gesture of appreciation for their patience.
How would you encourage a first-time guest to return to our hotel?
I'd personalize their experience by noting preferences, for example, room type, pillow choice, in our PMS for future stays. At checkout, I'd highlight our loyalty program benefits and invite them to book directly for exclusive offers. A handwritten thank you note or a small farewell amenity, like chocolates, can leave a lasting impression.
If we accidentally overbook and a guest arrives without a room, how would you resolve this professionally?
I'd apologize sincerely and immediately arrange alternative accommodations at a comparable or superior hotel, covering the cost. I'd also provide complimentary transportation and a guaranteed reservation for their next stay with an upgrade. Following up with a phone call or email to apologize again reinforces our commitment to service recovery.
How would you assist a guest seeking recommendations for fine dining or VIP experiences in the city?
I'd leverage my knowledge of partnerships with Michelin-starred restaurants and exclusive venues. For example, I might say, our concierge can secure a private tasting menu at luxury restaurant, or I can arrange a sunset yacht tour. I'd also provide printed itineraries and confirm reservations to ensure a seamless experience.
A guest collapses in the lobby. What steps would you take?
First, I'd call emergency services and alert the hotel manager. While waiting, I'd ensure the guest is in a safe position and offer basic assistance, for example, water if conscious. I'd clear the area for privacy and reassure nearby guests. Post-incident, I'd document details and follow up with the guest or their family to offer support.
Our guests are international. Which languages do you speak, and how would you assist a non-English speaker?
I am fluent in English and French and know basic Arabic phrases. For other languages, I would use a translation app or rely on our multilingual staff to ensure clear communication. I could also provide visual aids, such as maps with icons, to bridge any language gaps.
If the PMS system crashes during check-in, how would you proceed?
I'd follow our manual backup protocol, using pre-printed registration forms to collect details, and issuing temporary key cards. I'd reassure guests that their information is secure and update the system once restored. Meanwhile, I'd offer a complimentary drink or lounge access to mitigate inconvenience.
How do you ensure your demeanor and appearance align with our 5-star standards?
I adhere strictly to the hotel's grooming policy: impeccable uniform, minimal perfume, and polished posture. My tone is warm yet professional, and I avoid casual language. I also stay attuned to guest energy, matching their pace. For example, formal for business travelers, cheerful for families.
Share an example of how you've personalized a guest's experience.
A repeat guest mentioned loving orchids during their last stay. On their return, I coordinated with housekeeping to place fresh orchids in their room and included a note, "Welcome back, Mr. Smith. We've arranged your favorite flowers." They later thanked me for the thoughtful gesture in a survey.
Where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years?
I aspire to grow into a front office supervisor role, mentoring new hires and contributing to operational excellence.
Miss Olson, we've covered quite a lot today. Before we conclude, do you have any questions about Crown Plaza or the front desk agent position that I might address for you?
Yes, thank you. Could you share more about the team dynamics in the front office department? How does the team typically collaborate during peak seasons?
An excellent question. Our front office operates on a one-team philosophy. During peak times, we have cross-trained staff ready to support each station. Just last holiday season, our concierge team voluntarily assisted with check-ins when we had a sudden surge. Does this approach align with what you've experienced?
Absolutely. At Four Seasons we had similar protocols. It's reassuring to hear Crown Plaza values teamwork equally. That answers my question perfectly, thank you.
Wonderful, Miss Olson. It's been a genuine pleasure speaking with you today. Your experience at Four Seasons and your insights into guest service were particularly impressive.
The pleasure was mine, Mr. Ross. Thank you for such an engaging discussion about Crown Plaza's operations.
We'll be finalizing decisions by Friday afternoon. Linda from HR will contact you either way, but may I say, I'm optimistic we'll be speaking again soon.
That's wonderful to hear. I'll look forward to Linda's call, and regardless of outcome, I appreciate this opportunity immensely.
Safe travels home, Miss Olson. The doorman will call a taxi if you need. Just mention my name.
That's very kind. Have a splendid day, Mr. Ross.